What's up, you guys? It's Louisa with The Ever-Growing Mommy. Thank you so much for stopping by. Welcome to my channel. If you're new with me, my name is Louisa, and this is my channel, The Ever-Growing Mommy, where I like to share content of all things homemaking. I am a stay-at-home mom. I work from home, so I do have a full-time job. This is something that I love to do. I love sharing the things that I am learning as a homemaker and as a stay-at-home mom. I've been a mom for 23 years, almost 24, for a very long time. I've made many mistakes where I learned, sorry, there's a fly, where I learned very valuable lessons. And the things that I have learned, I have tried very hard to share it as much as I can in a word of wisdom. I am still learning, and that is the reason for the name of my channel, The Ever-Growing Mommy, because I never want to be the kind of person that thinks they know it all and have nothing else to give to myself or this world. I want to continue growing, and I want to encourage you to do the same. In this video, you are going to get 2 crock-pot meals that I learned for the first time. One of these meals, we actually ended up eating the rest of the week. This was supposed to be a week full of crock-pot meals, different meals, but because one of the meals was so much, we ended up eating it, and I didn't have to cook more. So I will learn more crock-pot meals because that's what I want to do. I want to keep learning and growing, and I'll share as I learn, but I don't want to be deceiving and make you think that you're going to see a bunch of crock-pot meals. There's one meal that I did make that I did not get to film and record, because at the end of this video, you'll get to see that we had some very unexpected situation with one of our animals. We have 5 animals, 3 dogs and 2 cats. The oldest animal, he is 17 years old, a little Chihuahua, and we love him. We love all our animals. But this one, if there's a favorite child, it's that one. He's been in our family since he was born. He was not mine from birth. He originally was my mother's dog, and then we adopted him and took him in. So we are very close to this one, and we will share that with you at the end of this video, which is another reason why we didn't get to get into other crock-pot meals. Like I said, there's 2 that I'm sharing on here. One of them I didn't get to share, but I will tell you the recipe, and I'll drop it down in the description below. Let's go ahead and get into this video. I hope that you like it. I hope you enjoy it. If you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and you're welcome to share this content with your family, your friends. Get the word out of my channel, because I am trying to grow, and I would really appreciate all of the love, all the support, and all the help to grow my channel. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, and last but not least, what I wanted to tell you that I almost forgot, I'm also going to show a couple of clips. We had a birthday in the family, my daughter Angelica, and we had, of course, soccer, and then we had graduation pictures. So I'm going to share clips of those real briefly at the end of this video. If you'd like to see that, stick through the video. I'm trying to keep it really, at a decent time. But if you would like to see that, wait till the end of this video where you can see my daughters, my beautiful daughters. If there's anything else that I missed, I will stick it at the end of this video for your enjoyment. Okay, let's get into this video. We are doing first a grocery haul. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, we just got home from our grocery haul. I'm gonna run through it really quick because we gotta take a nap. This is a rest day for me. I am not meal prepping today, so this week I'm gonna have to work extra hard during the week, and that's okay. It's a balance. Okay, so here we go. I got this soap because my son decided that he likes this soap. He tried it. I get it for my daughter. Y'all know if you've been watching my videos. We got new cereal. We usually get the red bag, which has, what is it? Fruit Loops? Fruit Loops. Okay. So we got this one, which is the off-brand of Captain Crunch. We got some meals coming up that I'm going to be sharing. They're Crock-Pot meals that I'm learning, and I'm going to share them. So we got 4 cans of cream of chicken, maple brown sugar oatmeal, because winter is coming and my daughter likes that. Actually, she eats it no matter what all year round. I got 3 chicken broth cans, which I'm going to use for our crock-pot meals. I've got salsa verde, another crock-pot meal. This is crock-pot meal stuff. We got orange juice, 2% milk. Y'all know I like these half gallons. The chocolate milk for my son. We got our famous 60 eggs. And when I picked this up, I swear, I promise, I told my husband, I feel really guilty. I feel bad for buying these because I just see a small room with a bunch of chickens and just under a light, and that's all the vision I see when I see these eggs. But we're going to pray over them, and we're going to bless them, and we're going to trust that the Lord has us covered until we can afford the actual brown eggs. Okay, I got, what are these? Chicken pot pies for my daughter. She loves chicken pot pie. We got these 2 buttermilk chickens, and this is going to be for a crock pot meal that I'm going to make. I got onion soup because these are good for crock pot meals, roasting, baking. I mean, they're good for a lot of meals, but I'm going to do a new crock pot meal with this seasoning right here. Okay, I'm stalling. Can somebody bring the dogs in, please? Okay, I have sharp cheddar and then extra sharp cheddar. These are for the crock pot meals. I've got real bacon pieces, another crock pot meal that I'm going to make with potatoes. So it's going to be like a potato soup. I've got cream cheese, 2 of them for, of course, you guessed it, crock pot meal. Parmesan, what is this? Shredded Parmesan, and that's for another meal. I got classic ranch. I have never used this. I'm excited to taste it. I'm excited to try new things. So, crock pot meal. Frozen potatoes for the potato soup that I'm going to make. We got Hot Pockets. I don't know if I said that already. Thank you, son. Did you bring them both in? Okay. Did you bring all the dogs in? Okay, thank you. And can you let Duke out so he can get water, please? Thank you. I'll watch him. I got this bag. It was $5 and change, and it's the bag of chicken legs. We had sickness going on in this house, and it's a little late to cook it, but I'm going to keep it in my freezer so that if we need it, I can pull it out to make some caldo de pollo. We got this guy right here, was on the discount aisle. What is it? The discount tray that Walmart has, where we get our discount bread. It's very soft. So I know that my husband's going to enjoy that. We got 2 gallons of water. We got 2 packs of torta bread. I don't know how to say the real name, but I just call it torta bread because that's what we use it for. If you're Mexican, you know. Okay, and then we got these breads. We really love these breads. These are our go-to breads for hamburgers, tortas, sandwiches. I mean, you name it. We use these for all of it. Toast bread. It's really, really good. $1.55. We got 2 packs of these. And then I got this. My husband loves to eat bread with our meals. And since we're going to have crock pot meals all week, this bread is going to be perfect for that because it's not too thick. They're thin slices. And so that way he's not like, you know what I'm saying? See the difference? This little slice, big old thing. Okay. So that's why I got this bread. I got 2 things of chicken for our crock pot meals. So each of these will probably make, so this will probably be for 2 meals well, a meal and leftovers for the next day, another meal, leftovers for the next day. So chicken thighs, which the first time I ever had these, my daughter went grocery shopping and bought these. They're really good. The flavor, oh my gosh, amazing. So much better flavor in chicken thighs, boneless, than what you get in chicken breast. Chicken breast is very dry. This is very, very juicy. Okay, so we got chicken breast and chicken thighs. I got 5 avocados. I got 5 limes because I was not willing to pay more than $1 for limes. They were 25 cents each. We got a thing of bananas. I got 3 cucumbers because y'all know I love to snack on cucumbers, which lately I need to get back into it. This is for one of our crock-pot meals, fresh green beans. This is the one that I'm going to do first because green beans go bad fast. And I don't want them sitting in my refrigerator. I've got this beautiful head of lettuce, or romaine lettuce. This is the kind that I like. If you saw my past grocery haul, this is the kind that I like. I do not like the, I can't even remember what this is just really leafy and I love it. Okay, we got 1 pineapple, which this is probably the only thing that I'm going to meal prep because my son loves pineapple and my daughters do. And so to me, it's easier if they can just grab out of the bowl, put some in a small bowl and they can snack on it. This is for a crock-pot meal, red potatoes, and then celery. All my greens from my green juice. I already have a lot of spinach, so I didn't get any spinach. We got this guy right here, which was a way better deal, getting 18 for $10 than 12 for $7. And I got a monster, and that's it. And we did that. How much did we spend? It was $181. Yeah. It was $181. All right. Okay, y'all, it's later in the day after the grocery haul. I went ahead and started. If you saw my previous video, I was cutting up some chicken breasts, made it into chicken tenders. This is the chicken tenders. I made some, stored up some potatoes to make french fries one day, and then I made some gravy. Now, this meal was a meal that I had meal prepped before it was cooked, and it made today so much easy to make. It was so easy for me. I actually enjoyed it. I was jamming. I was listening to Charlie Wilson and jamming. Now, this gravy was not the best gravy. I didn't like how it tasted. I don't know if it's the flour or I'm just not really good at making homemade gravy. I tried it out. Okay, so this is the first Cowboy game. Y'all, we are Dallas Cowboy fans, okay? This was, I believe, a tribute to 9/11. They played New York Giants, and oh my goodness, need I say more? We won. I just feel like this was the most beautiful tribute and most beautiful entrance to a game that I have seen in a long time. I mean, it made me teary-eyed. It made me want to be
in New York.
A little bit in my feelings. But yes, what a wonderful, what a beautiful, beautiful tribute. And my son, he's like, really, Mom? What a beautiful tribute. And just, I mean, I had a story that I wanted to share with y'all about 9/11 and my memories, but I wasn't able to upload that. I'll share that on another time. Just look at Queen Latifah. This woman does not age. She has not changed. She looks exactly the same from 1990. All right now. All right now. Come on, Dallas. Okay, one of my crock-pot meals is, I got chicken thighs in there, coated the whole pan with some, let me show you. With this oil right here, coated it I'm about to sprinkle one of these packets. I'm gonna put 1 stick of butter, and then I'm going to cut all of these potatoes in halves or fours, it just depends how big they are, and throw the green beans on top. I'm going to cook it for 4 hours. All right, let's go. Just kind of try to get it in there hard with one hand. Okay, I cut the potatoes actually in fours because they're a little bit bigger red potatoes than I expected. And I'm just going to throw those on top. The green beans, I have more potatoes, but I feel like that's enough. Throw all these greens in here. This is going to be so good. That's a pot of beans that I cooked overnight last night. Okay, now for the stick of butter. Okay, we are gonna slow cook this on high. Let's see. It says between 4 and 5 hours. We're gonna do 4 hours and 30 minutes. And I guess it just goes to low. This is the second time I've used this as a low cooker. I took too long to decide. Okay, slow cook, and we're gonna go down to 4 hours and 30 minutes, and there we go. Okay, so I'm hoping that this will feed our family of 5. I'm either going to do noodles or rice, most likely rice, and let's go. Let's see how it goes. It is 7:46. I've got to vacuum my room and make my breakfast, which is a green shake. So I gotta hurry up. All right, y'all, I just turned this off after 4 hours and 30 minutes. Let's go ahead and see. I don't know what it's gonna look like, but let's just take a look-see and see what we got. Wrong way. I don't know how to work this. Okay. Ooh, that looks really... I was afraid it was going to be dry. Not going to lie, I thought it was going to be dry. Let me... just kind of check on these thighs under here. Oh my gosh, look at that broth. It looks so good. Wow. That chicken is just falling apart. Oh my goodness, look at it. This looks so good. Ooh, it's hot. I forget. Okay. Beautiful. Good morning. It is Tuesday. We have meet the teacher at my daughter's high school, and I woke up at 4:30. I went to bed really early yesterday. I was not feeling good. Let me turn this down. Watching one of my favorite YouTube moms. I wanted to share with y'all that I gave up coffee. I gave up coffee, one, because I'm trying to get pregnant, and I know that coffee, they say not to drink it. But today, I have been struggling, like, during the day at work to stay awake. And so today, I made me some coffee. And I think it's gonna be okay. I hope it's gonna be okay. Oh my gosh. Like, why is it so good? It's so good. I missed the coffee bean flavor. Anyways, I wanted to share that with y'all. I have to work today. It is It's 5:15. I'm trying to finish up some editing. I didn't get to finish it up last night. One, because I was tired, and two, my animals just did not want me to leave them alone. They're so spoiled. They're so needy, but I love it. So I put my phone down, gave them some love, and then I just went to bed. I didn't even take a shower. I still need to take a shower from yesterday. But I'm going to go ahead and get some editing in, and then take y'all with me on my day. What's up, you guys? Okay, it is, what is this day? It's Tuesday. Sorry, didn't check my teeth before I got on here. I've been drinking my green shake. Sometimes it leaves green little nice treats for me and my teeth. Okay, I'm on my lunch break. I'm about to put on dinner in the crock pot. This dinner is going to be, we had chicken yesterday. I'm really battling. Do I want to do chicken? Do I want to do potato soup? The truth is, my husband needs meat. He needs meat with his food. And so, let's just see what I come up with. Okay, for starters, I'm going to go ahead and spray this guy because, I mean, I see other moms do it. Why not? Okay, this is on my lunch break, and so I was going 100 miles an hour. I was literally eating, talking, prepping, and all at the same time. So this is another meal. That's the leftovers from the night before. This is another meal that I made. This meal in particular, this one was not the favorite. This is the one that I will not do ever again. All of the different ingredients that I put into this crock pot was just way too much. First of all, I cooked way too much. I'm grateful we had all that food, but it just, like I said, it did not turn out to be the best. My husband and I were so done by the end of this week, but we didn't want it to go to waste, so we literally ate it every single day. There is a meal that I made. Also, I squeezed in. It was a potato soup. I think I did that one on Friday, if I'm not mistaken. That one was so good. It was delicious. I'll put the ingredients in the description for that one, but it tasted like a loaded baked potato soup. It was so good. Okay, let me explain something about this meal. I started off with chicken. Then I started off with, this is why I need to write things down, which I semi-did. I wasn't very detailed in these meals. So I started adding chicken, and then I forgot that I was going to be using these potatoes for the potato soup that I was making. I just couldn't remember what all I was going to add to it until the end, till it was already full, and I thought, oh my gosh, I forgot I was going to add squash. So this was supposed to be chicken and squash only, and I feel like it would have tasted a lot better that way. But because I just started throwing a whole bunch of stuff in there, it just became this huge meal that it was kind of overpowering. We weren't able to really get a good taste of the chicken because the potatoes overpowered the squash and the chicken. It was just a lot. I literally feel like they're 15 minutes. Oh, right on time, on the dot. Thank you, Father. Okay, I'll see y'all after work, where I will check up on this. I get off at 4:30, so literally 1, 2, 3, 4. An hour after I get off, I'll check on it as soon as I get off, and then if it's not done, I'll leave it for 1 more hour. And I cannot wait to show y'all what it looks like. I'm excited. These dump and goes are really making my life, changing my life. And what we made yesterday, it was enough for everyone to eat. I didn't think it was going to be, and my husband got lunch and I got lunch. So anyways, let me let y'all go and I'll pick back up a little bit later. Okay, y'all, we are coming up to the end of this video, but I do want to tell you a little bit what's going on. This is later in the evening at soccer practice. Now, for 2 days, our dog has not been eating by this time. And so I stopped all my cooking, everything, which thankfully that meal that we didn't favor, it fed us the rest of the week. I wasn't able to get any other meals out except a potato soup, which was super easy, and I'll leave, like I said, in the comments below. But he was just not feeling good. We thought it was his time. We really did. I panicked. I was devastated. We took him to the vet. It turned out that he came back. He just said it was not his time. And so we gave him lots of love, and we are really cherishing every moment we have with him. This has taught us a lesson that life is short. You never know what tomorrow's going to bring, and to not take it for granted. I hope that this blesses you and really truly touches your heart, because we don't hear too often the reality of life. Death is a part of life, and we need to hold and cherish the moments that we have. We're going into the weekend. We had a birthday party for my daughter. Really, it was a birthday dinner. And this is my daughter. She turned 22. She's my oldest daughter. It was a beautiful time with her. It was Sunday, and so we did watch the Cowboys, and they won another game. We are so happy on this day. All the good things were happening. And then we're going into my daughter, Isabella. She had senior pictures, which I will share in my next video. A lot more of what went on this weekend. I went to a football game with my son. That I'll share. And I had a chiropractor appointment. I'm going to share that in my next upcoming video. But I'm going to go ahead and leave you with this. Again, I just want to say thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for watching my video, coming to my channel. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe, where I can share more content that would uplift you, motivate you, and inspire you to just do what you can do with a more positive outlook on life. Do what we need to do, really. May the Lord bless you. May He give you peace, and may He fill you with His Spirit. Okay, see y'all in my next video.